It's the Lucky Libra, the Hood's Pastor, the Hood's Guru, Saturn's favorite in the building, and happy new moon in Cancer to the congregation. All right, I want to talk about the most important things everybody should know about the new moon peaking today. And listen, if you have placements in a cardinal sign anywhere from 12 to 16 degrees, come to the front of the church. You are on the hot seat and you need some extra prayer. All right, guys, y'all ready? Let's get right into it. Matter of fact, hold on. This is a new moon. This is a new moon, guys. So anything I mentioned about issues, turbulence, some karma we got to work through, it's a new moon. This is a new cycle to come into a space, right, with the awareness of what could keep your spirit down so it don't keep us down in this new phase. Can I get an ashe? Let's get right into it, family. Venus is active and it's conjunct the new moon in Cancer. So everything with us having to display healthy forms of self-love, wellness, values is extremely highlighted around this time. So some people who are in the midst of practicing healthy forms of self-love and wellness through the people, places, and things and habits in their life may feel like they're hitting a stride right now. People who may need to incorporate some more habits dealing with, self-love, wellness, understanding how relationships and the things that they're connected to is a reflection of things dealing with their subconscious, and need to be more aware of these things, especially through your relationship activity. Of course, this may be a little bit more of a frustrating, transit, but it's a lot to learn from. Let's make sure we also embrace communication if things get a little hostile with relationship activity around this time. Remember, Cancer is about connection. So if you're having a hard time trying to build a connection in a new moon phase, then that's a huge indication of maybe an energy that shouldn't be coming into this new space, because you're trying to practice, right, a more evolved manner of dealing with Venus, but the counterpart is not really trying to embrace that, so they may not be ready for this new phase. So that's something we want to keep in mind. The big homie, double OG, triple OG, quadruple OG, Saturn is very active this transit. All right, it's trining the new moon through Pisces. I've been highlighting this alignment at the beginning of Cancer season. I love it because Cancer is a highly emotionally charged sign, but with Saturn being in the mix, it gives us a sense of sturdiness, right? It gives us a sense of stability through situations that may impact the emotions in the heart chakra. So right now, the whole season, we've been developing our awareness on what people, places, and things, habits, mentalities affect our comfort zone and a sense of stability in our life. Now Saturn comes into the play and is like, all right, we've collected all this spiritual data. How do we establish a new system and foundation, right? Something we can stick to, be concentrated and focused in, right? To improve forms of stability in our life, even more practical ways to deal with connection. That's the only little sticky thing here. Yeah, they're harmonizing with each other in a trine. They're both in water signs. It's just that Saturn energy don't really bang with Cancer. Once again, Cancer connection, Saturn restriction, contraction. All right, so it gives us a sense of stability in highly emotionally charged situations, but we do have to find that balance between practicality and what we love, what we're connected to, which is easier said than done. All right, guys, but that's what we're being called to do. Now, my little homie, my young OG, Mars. All right, Mars very active this transit. Not only is he harmonizing with the new moon, bringing some support from Taurus, the sun and the new moon, this is taking place at 14 degrees of Cancer. That's the Mars Scorpio deacon of Cancer. So emotions are highly charged and intense around these times. So make sure, what we want to do here is make sure we embrace this new vibration we're going to have access to, dealing with self-empowerment, self-encouragement, to change and transform the things that don't provide stability into our life, to transform and change or overcome situations that's playing out as a burden in our subconscious. It's just that we got to make sure we're not overindulging in anything just because we have access to it. Is a lot of moon energy in the mix. Moon likes to feel comfortable, feel good, get into her pleasures. Venus is still here, so make sure we're not overindulging into anything that can cause some chaotic transformation around the time. But yeah, use this energy to allow yourself to feel empowered, overcoming something that may have been, keeping you down, a negative mentality, depression. This is more of that spiritual spark added to the new cycle. Now, water dominance, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, happy birthday, Cancer. You guys are working with your superpowers right now. You're walking into opportunities. My biggest thing with you guys is not being caught up in the past. A lot of water energies can keep y'all in the past because water's already dealing with the past. We want to use the past to propel the current and our future, all right? So be aware of these new opportunities, new people, places, and things coming into your life. New downloads. You already know you guys are some of the most intuitive beings walking this plane. So I need y'all to keep that in mind, all right? Last message, once again, placements in cardinal signs in a hot seat through 12 and 16 degrees. Come up to the front of the church real quick. I just wanted the most important message for y'all to keep y'all stable in this transit. Y'all ready? Sit y'all ass down. That's my message. Sit y'all ass down and you'll be all good. All right, guys, there will be a church service session later today. I'm gonna just go a little bit more in depth on all signs, guys, but that's what's going on. Everybody will be able to catch a nice, flow through these turbulent, heavy waters, right? But can also be an empowering vibe. Also, it's a new cycle, all right, guys? So I'm gonna catch y'all later. Lucky Leaders out of here.